traveling the country has been my lifelong dream. Hey friends, Zach here. If you've seen this channel or you've watched one of my videos before, welcome back. And if this is your first time, hey there, my name is Zach, and for the last few months I've been traveling the country in my self-converted truck topper behind me. I simply have a cap on my 2018 Chevy Silverado, and a few months ago I decided to build out the back of the space. And if you want to see a full tour of that built out space, you can go ahead and click the video that I'm linking right above right now. The motivation behind the creation of this video comes from one of my subscribers, Brock Kramer, who asks, what made you decide to get into truck camping? Now this question is a good one to say the least. If you've been following my channel long enough, you know that right out of college in 2019, May of 2019, I decided to buy a 1975 Airstream and begin converting that space. And I did that in hopes to live out of the Airstream and travel the country, towing the Airstream with my truck. If you've been following long enough, you know that I decided to sell my Airstream in late October. And if you want to know why, you can go ahead and click this video right here to find out the reasons why I sold my Airstream and decided to live out of my truck. Now, the reasons for doing so make complete sense, and I have to say, after this time of traveling the country in my truck, I could not have been happier with the decision that I made. If I could give you one reason why I decided to get into truck camping, I would simply answer that question by saying, traveling the country has been my lifelong dream. So I'm 23 years old, and for the past decade, I've been dreaming of traveling the country. I never really knew how, and I never really knew when. All I knew was that I wanted to do it. And sure enough, after graduating college, the time came and the opportunity was right in front of me. And I really left myself no choice but to take full advantage of that opportunity. So of course, like I said before, it started with the Airstream. And for obvious reasons, the Airstream didn't work out, and I decided to live out of my truck. Now, because traveling the country was my lifelong dream and currently still is my dream, I really left myself no choice but to do everything I could to achieve my dream. And because the Airstream didn't work out, living out of my truck, and specifically truck camping, was the idea that made the most sense to me. You know, living in your truck, it gives you the ability to go anywhere, and at least for me, it gave me enough space to bring the stuff that I wanted to bring, and of course to have enough space to eat and sleep, which of course is a necessity. So for me, truck camping was just a way to achieve my lifelong dream of seeing the country, and truck camping was just the best possible way to allow myself to satisfy my dream and ultimately satisfy the curiosities that I have. Now, of course, I can dig a little deeper into answering the question of what made you decide to get into truck camping. And because I can, I absolutely will. Now, like I said before, the first thing was that it is and was my lifelong dream to travel the country, and truck camping was just a way to help me achieve that dream. But one of the biggest reasons why truck camping made the most sense for me was that it gave me freedom. It gave me the ability to go anywhere I wanted and bring all the things that I needed with me. Or maybe even some of the things that I don't need but wanted to have with me. Truck camping allowed me to make that happen. My biggest problems with the Airstream was that at 25 feet long, the Airstream was absolutely massive. Traveling the country with the Airstream might have been a luxury. I might have had a lot of space to sleep and eat and maybe even, invite some friends in at times. But at the end of the day, I ultimately decided that having the Airstream was very limiting. It was going to limit the places that I could go and the adventures that I could have. So that is ultimately why I decided to transition from the Airstream to truck camping. Another reason why I made the transition was because truck camping allows you to be small, and it also allows you to get places. And that was one of the biggest criteria that I wanted to have after going through the process of renovating the Airstream. I'm not totally sure why it was something that I waited to think about weeks and even months after purchasing the Airstream. But hey, it happened the way it happened, and I really wouldn't have it any other way. The last reason that I have for you guys explaining why I decided to take on a life on the road truck camping is because it has allowed me to live out my dream and experience moments like this. Look at this. I mean, come on! Look at that sky! Look at the moon. It's all really unbelievable. There's just so much out there. You got the long road ahead. This is just the beginning. It's beautiful. Middle of nowhere, Kansas. On the road again. I can't believe I'm on the road again. Oh my God. Oh my God. This has to be one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen in my entire life. Great sand dunes, mountains everywhere. My heart is racing. This is crazy. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Those were just a few seconds of those amazing moments. And if you want to see those moments in full, go ahead and click this link right here, which will take you to a video of my top 5 most favorite moments that I have experienced on this journey traveling the country so far. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions like Brock had in this video, please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you, Brock, for asking this question. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.